Welcome back to another episode by Mr. Project. Let's kick it off. Pretty much what I'm about to do is I'm about to get some of this vacuum line, and where I've blocked it off just there, that is where I'm going to run my boost line from. So it's going to run from there through the firewall into my boost gauge. So I'm going to run it through now, and I'm going to show you on the inside how I'm going to hook all the gauges and stuff up. What I'm doing here is I've got the voltmeter here. It's very hard to do with one hand, but I'm just going to take power from the back of the stereo. We don't even have a stereo in it, and it should be more than enough to run the gauges. You can do this however you like. This is just the way that I'm going to do it because there's power there. I can get it from the back of the barrel, but power's there and it's going to work. So somehow I've got to hold this so you can see. There's our main power, 12 volts there, and it is the yellow wire. It even had a battery label on it. Someone's been in here before. And this grey wire is your earth. You can earth it out anywhere you want. I'm just going to use the earth that's already there, make things easier. Tap into that, and I'm also going to leave that there for one day when we do put a stereo in it. It's not going to be anything fancy because I like the choo-choo sounds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire that in. I've already got my vacuum line ran through the firewall, and we'll get all of this stuff powered up so you can see it. There's the gauges there. You can change them to whatever color you want. Make that one red, make that one blue, green, whatever. But that's them. They're all set up and they're all working. They look pretty good. What I've been working on here is a relay setup for the Calais pop-up headlights, and I've actually figured it all out. This is a 5-prong relay. I just went online. There's a photo up on the screen now, and I literally copied that, and I just so happen to have this relay at home and a bit of wire and a couple of connectors, and I've made up this whole thing. It's got an inline fuse, so this is your main power wire, which I'll connect to power, your earth. This brown wire taps into your headlight. These 3 wires here connect to your Calais front motor, and when you turn the headlights on, this should open it up. Turn them off, it should close it. And pretty much that is the relay. That's the way I've wired it up for anyone that wants to know how I did it. That is how I've done it. I don't know if you can make much sense of that, but just look up the Calais wiring diagram and you will find it. And I literally copied it. They do sell these online for $80. I made that for free because I had everything at home. Saved myself $80 and it all works. Let's chuck it on the car now and I'll show you how it works. Let's see it work. Open. Close. Works good. Now I am going to tape it all up and make it look very nice. And then I'm going to install it in the car probably tomorrow. And I'm in the middle of making this for the catch can giveaway. The winner has already been announced. This video is pretty late out. You would have already seen the winner, but that is to be posted shortly. Today I thought, you know what, I better pull the boot off and get it painted, so I've just masked it all up. A little bit windy today. Gave this a bit of a prep sole. And I'm going to hit it with some black and some clear, and then I'll check back in and I'll show you what it looks like, and then that will be one more job off the list. There it is, guys. It's all black. Looking pretty good. Ready to go onto the car shortly when it dries. It's got a nice shine to it. And it's going to suit the boot because the boot's all black, so I just thought that would be the best option for the boot. And then I'm going to move on to something else. Don't know what I'm going to do next. Might put that chrome handle in. Might do some interior stuff. I don't know. We'll find out though. Just sanded those up. Getting ready for some paint. Let's chuck it on. Freshly painted. Looking good. I'll let them dry and then I'll unmask them. And put them back on the car. Hopefully they look good. Alright guys, we've been down to Bunnings and we've got a carpet cleaner so we can clean all of the seats before it goes back in. Make them all nice. After one seat, that is disgusting. Missus is inside cleaning all the seats and all the upholstery. I'm going to pull out all of this stuff and get it ready to be cleaned. We're going to use the carpet cleaner and clean all the carpet on the floor. Also forgot to add, the windows have now all been tinted. Looking really good. Still got to paint that side. Cleaned all the stuff out. Ready to go, ready to be cleaned. And then once this is all clean, we'll refit the seats and everything back into the car. So I don't know if you can see, but see all those little bits of carpet just over the years, it's just had a lot of use. So you just get a heat gun and just like that, get rid of them, bring the carpet back to life. Get rid of all of those little stringy bits. Just like that. Makes it look way better. So with the heat gun, it's gone from looking all stringy like that to now looking like brand new carpet. Don't hold it on and go too close, just lightly until you see them fade away. And then you'll be left with an end result that looks like that. Looks like new carpet. It's out of the carpet. Yep, that is
Nice.
It's like one side.
Oh really? Yuck.
All carpet cleaned, all the dust cleaned off, most of it. Now I'm going to put the front seats back in and then I'm going to fix those things that go over those. Can't remember what they're called, the rear quarter panel window cover things. Paint them, get them in, then put the rear seat in, and we should be looking pretty good. Such a tedious job trying to get that Allen key in there and turn it. Tell you what, it's going to take a little while to get done. Not one of the best jobs I've ever done, but it's a job that has to be done. Now I've got both the front seats in. It's looking almost like a car again. Just got to get the back ones in. And I'm going to have to pull this window out and get that headlining back in where it should be. Should be a pain in the bum, but it's got to be done. Trims are on and they are looking flash as. This side still hasn't been painted yet. That's what they look like. Just had to glue that down so it stays down, so that's why there's a bit of tape on there. But it's all looking pretty good. In there is the door lock, door handle, and I've just put the new chrome one in to match the rest of the car. Heaps better. Had to take the window back out so we can get this and glue it up onto that ridge, and then we can put the window back in and the lining should be in the right spot. To get your window back in, all you got to do is put a bit of rope around it, and then you push it in, then you pull this rope out and the seal will go over it. She's back in. The headlining's up there. Much better. Happy days. Just finished installing the little trim panel. It all went in there lovely. So now we're going to do this side. All the roof lining's in. It's looking a little bit crinkly there. I should be able to poke that in there and fix that up. But the rest of it's looking pretty good. Happy days. Actually, that crinkle might get covered up by that trim. Don't know yet. But we are getting there, and then we'll put the rear seats in. And it should be looking pretty good. Got the rear seat in. Well, half of it anyway. Both of the corner pieces are in. Everything's looking pretty good. Now I'm just going to go grab the bottom of the seat and put that in as well. And it should be looking good. Go guys, the whole interior is back in, all the seats are back in, every single thing besides the parcel shelf. I'm going to have to buy a new one of them, but it's all looking super clean. A few more things to paint. Got to paint underneath the bonnet, probably do that in the next episode, and paint the door trims and paint the door jambs, the boot, everything in the boot's done. That's all done up in there. So we are getting very close, almost time for Rego, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. Thanks for tuning in again and watching another episode on the VL Executive, now turbo, fully painted. We are edging closer and closer to getting it on the road. I can't wait for it to be done because I'm so tired. Every weekend I'm getting stuck doing this car, but it's almost there. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and share it with your mates. I'll catch you on the next one.